Hello everybody, it's True Detective here, and in this video I'm going to give you a list of items you can do if your computer doesn't boot. What to do if the computer doesn't boot? Well, here's what you can do. The first one is the most obvious one. Unplug the power or the charger and plug it back in. It probably won't work, so here's other measures you can take. You can take out the random access memory or RAM memory in the computer if it's not a Mac and plug it back in. The RAM, the memory of the computer. If you take out the memory of the computer, be sure that the computer is turned off and it has been disconnected from the wall. And there's no battery in it. That's the next item. If your computer doesn't boot, take out the battery and maybe try booting without the battery. And then boot the computer with the battery. Try it. If you can get to the BIOS of the computer, try to reset all the settings of the computer there. If it doesn't boot to the operating system, that means. Make sure that all the fans are spinning and make sure that the temperatures of the chips like the CPU are not too overheating. If it is a desktop computer, check all the connections, especially the power connectors for the power switch. Check all the power connectors in the computer. Here's another tip. Try to boot with fewer sticks of RAM. If you have 4 sticks of RAM, try booting with 2. Okay, here's another one. If that's an operating system problem, then you can try booting with Linux through an USB stick, or you can try booting a reinstall medium of Windows too. Of course, this is self-explanatory. Check all the cables, try a different power cable and try a different power supply or charger. The power plug could be faulty too. The power button could be faulty. Here's another tip. Unplug the GPU and attach your monitor to the integrated graphics. There's a lot more ways to troubleshoot a computer that doesn't boot, but there's a couple of them. If it doesn't boot to the operating system, but it boots to the BIOS, you can be rest assured that the problem is your operating system. It might be your hard drive, but if it doesn't even boot to the BIOS, you have to do more in-depth, often troubleshooting there. But in a desktop computer, unplugging all the power cables from the motherboard is a very good starting ground that you can start from to troubleshoot the machine. It's also very smart to use an UPS if you have expensive computers, an uninterruptible power supply, because the electricity that you get from the wall might not be that high quality. Yeah, that's how I can help you right now. But in a more specific situation, you would have to ask. Understand that there's so many components in a computer that can fail and that can go faulty. So this would be the checklist that if you go through this, I would close out a lot of different possibilities of what is wrong with the machine. Yeah.